You do not see them breaching doors. You do not see them charging across battlefields. You meet them months later when the war has already turned, and you never even knew they were there. These are the US Army's Green Berets. They're not door kickers like the Rangers. They're not lone raiders like the Navy SEALs. Green Berets are something different. They slip behind enemy lines. They live among people who are already at war. They turn resistance into force. They fight wars most people never hear about. They are called America's quiet professionals. Tonight, we break down who they are, how they fight, and why their missions are unlike any other. Their story, like so many others, begins in World War II with the Office of Strategic Services. Men dropped behind enemy lines with radios and explosives. Men who trained partisans in occupied Europe. Men who learned early that wars were not always won by armies, but by people. In 1952, Colonel Aaron Bank, an OSS veteran, helped build a new force for the Cold War. Its mission was simple: slip into enemy territory, build resistance, destroy threats from within. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy visited Fort Bragg. He saw something different in these soldiers. He authorized the Green Beret as their symbol. Overnight, Army Special Forces became America's unconventional warriors. Not designed to hold ground, designed to change the shape of wars before anyone knew they were happening. What makes Green Berets different is not courage. It is patience. They specialize in unconventional warfare. They take farmers, tribesmen, mechanics, and turn them into fighters. They train foreign militaries to stand on their own. They build trust where no trust exists. They can conduct raids and direct action, but that is not their specialty. Their specialty is building armies out of nothing, and then letting those armies fight. Becoming a Green Beret begins with Special Forces assessment and selection. 3 weeks of ruck marches, solo land navigation, constant psychological pressure, no screaming instructors, no speeches, just exhaustion and silence. Those who pass enter the qualification course in weapons, demolitions, communications, medicine. Special Forces medics graduate able to perform surgery under fire because evacuation is never guaranteed. Every Green Beret learns a foreign language, studies a foreign culture, because the mission is not just to fight, it's to win trust. Strength alone does not earn the beret. Judgment does. Adaptability does. Vietnam turned the Green Berets into legends. They built remote camps in the Central Highlands, often isolated, often surrounded. 12 Americans facing hundreds of attackers. They trained Montagnard tribesmen to resist the Viet Cong. They ran cross-border missions into Laos and Cambodia. They tied down entire enemy divisions with tiny teams. They did not just fight the enemy, they created new forces and unleashed them behind the enemy lines. After Vietnam, the Green Berets did not disappear. They went quieter. Central America, the Balkans, the Middle East. They were training allies, stabilizing fragile regions, fighting wars that most Americans never knew were happening. That was the point. After September 11th, the Green Berets were among the first into Afghanistan. 12-man teams on horseback, linking up with the Northern Alliance. They guided airstrikes, they coordinated local fighters, and in weeks they helped topple a regime. From the outside, it looked fast. From the inside, it felt impossible. Freezing mountains, tiny teams, the weight of a nation on their backs. These missions are high risk. They are often isolated, and they are always dangerous. Green Berets have died in jungles and deserts and mountains. Many return with wounds you cannot see. Survivor's guilt, loss, the quiet cost of leaving people behind who trusted you. They are not symbols. They are fathers. They are sons. They are brothers. Today, Green Berets operate in more than 70 countries. They build armies, train allies, prepare for near-peer conflict. Their mission has not changed since the days of the OSS. They wage war in the shadows. From the jungles of Vietnam to the mountains of Afghanistan, the Green Berets have proven one thing again and again. Wars are not always won by force. They are won by people who understand other people. They are teachers, they are leaders, they are quiet professionals. Subscribe to Blue Steel Heroes because here we do not just talk about the mission, we talk about what it costs.